Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's Trinity here. I know it's been a minute, it's been a couple of months, but I've been basically working my ass off. When I'm not traveling, I'm working to save up for to travel. So right now I am in Denver, about to head to work in a second. And I just want to record this quick video, and I'm gonna make it short and sweet, y'all, because when I upload this vlog, I keep trying to cut it down, and I kind of don't want to do it in two parts, but it's an hour vlog, and I don't want to upload it in two parts again like I did the Colombia vlog. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. But I may end up cutting it down. I don't know yet. We'll see when I upload it. But I have my little notebook here of what I wrote. As you can see by the title, I'm going to give y'all the... Y'all, I'm having all kind of technical difficulties. Alright. We're going to keep it rolling. Keep it rolling. Keep it rolling. Keep it rolling. I'm going to give y'all the 5 do's and don'ts of traveling to Morocco. And I have to put this disclaimer out there because I know it's always somebody in the comments. But my experience may not be your experience. We all come from different backgrounds, different religions, different races, but I'm just giving y'all my experience of what I realized that I could have done better, or what I've realized I did do good while I was in Morocco. So, number 1, I would say plan ahead as much as possible. Being that it is still a developing country, Morocco is a little poor, so I would say plan ahead as much as possible. Plan your excursions ahead of time. I realized too, there was just so much hustling going on the streets. Everybody's like, I can do this for you, I can do that for you, we can do that, and without reviews and without knowing anything, it may not be what you're actually expecting, and that's one thing that I wish I could have did better. 2, I would say go into the city, like go into Old Town. We stayed in New Town for the first couple of days, and then for the last couple of days we went to a traditional hotel, and we stayed in Old Town, which you really get the experience of the culture, the souks, which are the markets. Like, you will get all of that experience once you stay in Old Town. 3, I would say make sure you go shopping. Morocco has some beautiful shopping. The clothes are beautiful. They have some beautiful crystals. Like, make sure you set money aside to go shopping. You won't regret it. 4, I would say visit more than one city. Like, we were only in Marrakesh for the time we were there, and being that it was a last-minute trip for my birthday, we just stayed in Marrakesh. I did want to do Fez, and I did want to do Blue City to get all those beautiful pictures that you may see. I wanted those pictures, but we only stayed in Marrakesh, and that's one thing I wish I would have done, is visit more of the cities, and seeing if every city is like Marrakesh. Like, I'm wondering if all of Morocco was like what I've experienced in Marrakesh. So I would say, if you can, if possible, visit more than one city. Number 5 of what I would suggest you do when you go to Morocco, you have to visit the Sahara Desert. You have to visit the desert. One of those things, again, being that we didn't plan ahead of time, I didn't visit the city that I wanted to visit in the Sahara Desert, but we stayed in Zagora, which was still beautiful, and it was about an 8-hour drive from Marrakesh to the Sahara. And I still had a great experience. Probably if I ever go back to Morocco, that will be the only thing that I would probably want to do, is go into the Sahara and just stay in an actual luxury camp. Because not all the camps are like you will see in my vlog, like the one I stayed in. They actually have luxury camps with running water and all that good stuff. So make sure, again, do your research, plan ahead, go to the Sahara Desert. The Sahara is beautiful. And we're going over to the what I suggest you don't want to do in Morocco, or I would say don't do in Morocco. Number one, don't let anybody off the street try to help you. It took us about a good 2 times for us to realize this. Like, we had an experience of, just to name one, we had an experience of a guy acting like he followed. First of all, we didn't ask him for any help, but he followed us to one of the stores where we wanted to get water and chips, and acted like he was helping us translate. So him and the clerk were talking, and after the only thing we were wanting to get is water and some snacks, and he ended up charging us double, maybe triple the price of what it actually costs. And when we realized that, we just walked off, and we was just like, thank you. But then we heard laughing in the background. So then I was like, what are they laughing for? Like, I realized that they probably work hand in hand with the people off the street to charge people that aren't from there triple the price, and then they share the profit with each other. So don't let anybody help you off the street. They're going to also want to ask for tips. We'll get into that. Number 2. When shopping, don't go with the first price given. I would say not even just shopping for clothes, shopping for a lot of stuff. Like with our taxi cab, the first cab out of the airport, we got a cab. They wanted to charge us 150 dirham each to take us to our hotel. That didn't sound right to us in the first place. So we was like, no, we're not paying that. So we ended up going to another cab, and it was just 100 dirham to get us to a hotel altogether, not each. So they tried to play us as soon as we landed in Morocco. They was trying to play us. So with anything, shopping also, don't go with the first price given. They overcharge, especially tourists. They overcharge you. They're gonna overcharge you. So bargain it. Make sure you bargain it. Number 3, and I'm reading from my little book again. Number 3, don't give money or tips if you do not want to. I know some people may say like, oh, what's wrong with tipping or whatever. There's nothing wrong with tipping. I don't mind tipping. The thing about it is, like I said, the people that are trying to come up and help you off the street and be like, oh, are you looking for this? Oh, it's that way. And then they'll be like, oh, present, money, present. And it's like, you only pointed me to a direction. I'm not about to give you a tip because you asked me what I'm looking for, and I answered the question, and you let me know where it is, and now you want money? No. So if they're asking for money, you do not have to give them tips if you don't want to. Point blank, period. Number 4, don't be afraid to speak your mind. And I put this in there because being that Arabic is such a aggressive language, and the men can be very aggressive talking to anybody, and being that it's aggressive language, it just is what it is. They talk to each other like that. But if you're not used to that, and especially you talking to me as a woman like that, I'm not gonna let you talk to me like that. Like, I'm gonna end up saying something. So a good thing I travel with a man, and if it got to that point, he was there to say something. But don't be afraid to speak your mind. It will seem intimidating too. Being that Arabic can be intimidating, especially when they start talking to each other and then they come to you and they start talking to you. Yeah, no. If it's not something that you're wanting to do, if it's not something that you agree with, bye. See ya. That's it. Number 5. I would say don't assume somebody is helping you genuinely. Goes back into letting those people off the street help you. They're not genuinely helping you. They're gonna want something. So if you're looking for your hotel, or if you're looking for a place of business, if you can, talk to them directly. Before you leave wherever you are, call them directly. Ask them to directly help you, because that's where you're spending your money at. You're spending your money at wherever that is, so they can help you with that. I Alright, so that's about it for me. I'll have the vlog uploaded soon.